Hello everyone, Abigail Wyatt here, and today in Urban Rivals the new comic featuring the riots was finally released. It's called The Escape. It seems to have a subtitle of Water War, but The Escape seems to be the main title, and that's what it calls it in the library and in the little news article thingy on the homepage. Now this isn't going to be a review, and it's not going to be a step-by-step play either. I'm not going to be showing the comic on the screen because it only just got released like this morning, and I want you all to get the credits for this comic, because unlike some of the other comics that could have, the stories could be considered a little too weak to be worth the 40 credits, I like this story. And well, with all the comics I like the artwork, but I particularly like the artwork in this one because it's Fudge Graphic, and he's always been one of my favourite artists in Urban Rivals. He's drawn some of my favourite cards: Fabio, Jimmy, Norman, Dave. Was he Taylor? Yeah, I think he drew Taylor as well. So yeah, as I said, not a review, not a step-by-step, but I will be discussing points that points that came up in my head as I was reading this comic. So there will be spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, if you would prefer to come back to this video once you've read the comic, for yourself, then that's absolutely fine. It's not going anywhere, and I understand what it's like, to want to avoid spoilers before you go into something. Because I was avoiding spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm still avoiding spoilers because I haven't can't speak. I haven't completed the game yet. But anyway, this isn't about Kingdom Hearts 3, this is about the comic. Now, it's not going to be a lot of points, just a couple of major points that I will, questions, whatever you want to call them, that I want to bring up. First question: is fermonium equivalent to uranium or plutonium, or whichever chemical element it is that is used in nuclear waste? Because Nahlia refers to it as having, the fish are dying, things are being polluted. What else does she say? A strange epidemic has broken out in the kingdoms. Now, I know that nuclear waste in bodies of water have also caused strange epidemics and pollution to happen in real life. Even though, most of the effects that I've learned that have happened have been from Simpsons, really. However, I doubt that three-eyed fish have happened in real life. Second point I wanted to bring up: if the ex-piranha turned prisoner is Smokey, what is he doing in the abyssal prison? This could, depending on what you headcanon, this could be pretty interesting why he's in there. Was he caught trying to steal something? Oh, another question: why has he got the eye on his hand? Is he there to help the situation, or is he there to just cause trouble? Is he in prison because he has the eye on his hand? Or, if you headcanon the fact that, given that in Numar's bio it says that Nahlia got with a human man, who was a pirate of sorts, then is Nahlia just really sore about Smokey never being there? Is that her way of keeping him close? I mean, she's not human, she is an Aquanist, they could have different reactions and feelings about certain situations. Though, given one of the panels has her looking angry, I don't think I'd want to trifle with her when she's angry. Another point that came up in my head when I was reading this: the relationship between Octana and Pericles. Now, it's never been a secret that they are father and daughter. Yes, he is referred to as the patriarch in people's bios, but I think it is mentioned that Octana is actually his daughter. However, what I didn't expect was that Octana, one of those, is she supposed to be like a young woman? I wasn't sure if she's supposed to be a teen in this or a young woman. I didn't expect it to be one of those young women who still refers to her father as daddy. And then she screams daddy and then she called him dad. And the internet has ruined that word for me. So, yeah. Also, what is the age difference between those two? Because I assume Octana's like in her 20s. Pericles looks like he's a 60-year-old man. So was he like in his late 30s? Was he like in his late 30s going on 40 when her mother gave birth to her? Who is Octana's mother? Or is this another one of those things where it has actually been said but I just missed it? Like when I was like, has it actually ever been, what does this race look like? And then Chaos went, Daddy Jones is the race. And I was like, oh. I can't remember what that race's name is off the top of my head. But yeah, they are in this. The three races of the Aquanis Kingdoms is the Aquanis, the race whose name I can't remember off the top of my head that Daddy Jones is, and the humans, who are being represented by Nerebus, I think. But yeah. Also, sorry, I'm just reading through the comic very quickly. If there was anything that I needed to be reminded of. Oh yeah. Big major spoiler, but I told people to, I told people way back in the video to not watch if they don't like spoilers. Have they essentially killed off Pericles? The fact that he's in the water, and I think that's supposed to be Rockwall. I know Rockwall's holding him, but it looks like he's dead. Like he may have drowned dead quickly. And the look that Octana is giving him as they're flying away from the water. I am scared for the Aquanis. Oh, but I'm scared for whoever Octana decides to blame for that. It has a scary look of a scary woman. And if she's going to become the new leader of the riots, then the riots are probably going to get a lot more aggressive. And Urban Rivals, well, yeah, Urban Rivals does need to watch out, but Clint City needs to watch out as well, because she doesn't look like a woman who knows mercy when she's pissed off. And I'm not going to be surprised if later on there's going to be an event and it's going to be like, okay, the new character looks like he's going to be in the La Junta, and I'd love to see how this happens. Like, what brings him into the Junta. But I won't be surprised if there's an event later where it's Uluwatu versus Riots, because Octana's just like, screw the Aquanis, I'm going to murder them all. Oh god, I never thought much about Octana. I never thought much about her before the comic. But oh god, if I ever start writing a lot for the riots, she is going to be a fun character to write for, because my favourites always end up being the angry, devious, and outright psychotic. Why do you think Junkrat's my favourite Overwatch character? Why do you think I like Rocket? Well, I like Rocket because he's based on Junkrat, but the fact that they've based that side of Junkrat, they've based Rocket on that side of Junkrat, that's brilliant. But yeah. Well, I mean, there's a couple of minor points, but I think I've talked about enough already to say that this was a quick video. Oh, actually, there was one more thing. I love that they've gone for that form of Archimedes. He looks so dashing. However, he also gives me that slight vibe of Hello Neighbor, which is kind of scary. But yeah, I would say buy the new comic, guys, because it's really good, and I could just spend ages looking at the artwork. It's not super detailed, but there are some complexities that I like looking at, and like I love the colour schemes as well that they've gone for, and the different tones of colours that they've gone for depending on where they are is brilliant as well, because when you're in a Cornish you've got like the whole bright colours, and then when you're in the prison it's all dank and dark, and then when you go to the riots it's got like the usual browns and browns and greys and metal shades that you'd expect. It all comes together really nicely, and sorry if I didn't sound too coherent as I was going through that. I just keep going back and forth through the pages, just taking it all in. But anyway, I should probably end this video here. So I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.